Hi, my name's Kyle Davis, and this is my Far Cry 5 level as of week 3 so far. This is basically most of the area planned out, mapped. I have a lot of the stuff structurally done. All I need to do is set design now, polish, and add in AI. AI is super easy, so that won't take any time at all with how it's implemented, and I already have balancing for how my character is going to work for going through the level. And then I'll only have to make the start area, which we have planned to go over here leading into the camp, and then you have to wade your way through into this middle area, which has also been fleshed out more, so the full level is basically ready. I just have a few more things I gotta tweak about it for everything, but navigation is basically done for the whole area, and then the in point and out point are already set. Overall, it's just starting to get into set design, leaving items in places. Other than that, the basic navigation and everything is already done. I did some playtests with it. It works, and it keeps your attention for the duration of the level for about as long as an actual mission from Far Cry 5 would be, if it's one of the more involved story missions. So this actually has a fairly good bit of content to go with it, along with the style of what I'm trying to do, making this an area where you get very little to start with, and then have to get all of your stuff from the level as you progress and explore through what you're rewarded with. So that's what I'm thinking of doing here. As I said, the AI is pretty easy. It's literally go in here, grab a bounding box, scale it to what you need, then get a character, throw them in, and then set this character to the defend zone, which links them, and then they defend in that area. I can't really show it off in the Explorer because enemies aren't aggressive, but I did test it out a little bit with the parameters, and it does work, and everything works perfectly fine. So getting the AI to do what you want and get it to go where you want is actually pretty simple. Dictating areas, though, is going to be a little bit different because some have to be stationary, some have to be able to roam wider areas, so it's just all based off these bounding boxes and volumes to set where things are. And then if you really want to go in depth, you can even put animation points so that different people and things have different stuff that happens as they go through. So if we look for like idle animations, it's idle guard lax or idle guard roof, and that's something that if a character is near, they literally just go straight to it, and they will then perform that action as part of one of their subroutines because these have a higher priority than the regular volume for them wandering or standing around does. So that's where I'm at. Everything's going smoothly. I will actually have enough time left over once I'm finished to go through and have a very serious playtest and be able to put a lot of polish into this, and definitely going to take this to the next level with these little added details and all of the stuff that you can end up putting into these levels, and all of the items and stuff that you get, because they can really go far because there's a lot of them. But overall, this is where I'm at, and this is actually, it doesn't look like much from this point of view, but if I get in here and actually put my character in the level, you'll see this is actually very big. This is my character as they are now, and this is just that one little area, and this is massive comparative. So when we get into things like this house, there's just so much stuff that goes into the set design and everything. I've been slowly working on it and getting everything to where I need it to be to make it look how I want, and have the playability that I want it to have, where you can use the terrain to sneak around and get around places easily. And other than that, everything's pretty much going pretty good. Most of this area here, this open area and these dead spaces, and these tire tracks I have going through here is going to be a patrol route plus a lot of dead cargo space, so there's going to be a lot of boxes and stuff to run around and move through and stuff, but eventually the main target is to get in here, get into this silo, get all the way down to the bottom, and weed out the last remaining couple of targets that you have to work with. And that will be the end of the area, and then you gotta fight your way back out from the wave that appears, and that will impede you as you're trying to escape with the stuff that you've gathered while stealthing and trying to get out and kill the targets that you need to kill. So it's a little bit more complex. Looking through the code and stuff, there is stuff for very specific things that you can do, such as setting a time limit on this. I'm probably not going to, just from the fact of how big the level is and what kind of mission this is. This is a very arduous thing, so that's probably not going to happen. But overall, everything is coming together on this. I even have sound effects going on with certain things if we get close enough over here. You hear that little rumble, that's from this, and then if we go over to the transformers here, you hear the crackle of the electricity, so sound effects are in this too as well. I got a little bit more terrain and stuff with the trees I gotta work with, but I just got most of the fencing done, and like I said, laying out the buildings, so we're pretty good to go, and it's just flesh everything out now, which was what I planned, and I'm on schedule. So yeah, doing pretty good.